Hello guys. Happy Tuesday and welcome. Hope you had a beautiful day. So hopefully you guys had a chance to watch my video last week, but if you haven't, just quickly introduce myself. My name is Shelley and I'm from Sydney, Australia. So last week I spoke about 4 passive business ideas or businesses that you can do. So a passive business is something that requires little to no work. I wouldn't say no work, but you need little effort. It's just start off and then it runs pretty much on its own. So the 4 businesses we spoke about, just to go over it, was a dropshipping business, Amazon FBA, and vending machine business, and the other one was direct sales business, which I'm currently doing. So just coming back this week with the pros and cons of dropshipping business. This just a disclaimer that this is something that I have tried myself, so I'm just talking about my experiences. It doesn't apply to everybody. Dropshipping business has made thousands of people a lot of money, but I haven't been that successful, so that's why I wanted to share my experience. So before you if you're thinking about doing dropshipping, or if you want to get into a business, a passive income business, and you don't know where to start, dropshipping might be one of the business to start off with. So what is dropshipping? I'll be looking at my notes, please don't mind me. So dropshipping business is a model that allows you to sell and ship products that you don't own or stock. So that's pretty much it. So what you kind of do is you have your own supplier. When your customers place orders, you then get it shipped through your supplier. The other thing is dropshipping business is a low startup business. So but I'll speak about that. So let's jump right into it. So let's talk about the 3 good things first. So the first one is, it's like I said, it's a low startup. So the only cost to start off with is your website and a platform. So what I chose was a Shopify store. It's pretty simple to use and a lot of businesses use it these days. It's pretty much laid out for you, and all you'll be doing is getting your website and Shopify monthly their repayments. So the other thing is it's a low inventory cost. So what that means is you won't be buying stock in bulk like you would any other business, like a brick and mortar business. With this dropshipping business, everything is stored by your supplier. You don't have to pay for it up front. The other thing is there's no stock handling, so everything is done by your supplier. So that's another good thing about it, that you're not personally going out there and dispatching the goods. The third thing I want to talk about is the good thing is that you can list and sell as many products on your website. So the thing is, when you have your brick and mortar business, you can only kind of store a selected amount of products, which I believe because you're buying it, you can't buy it in bulk. That you'd store in. With the dropshipping business, the supplier, you can choose as many suppliers as you like. All you got to do is put these products on your website and they get shipped out once the customers place order. So those are the 3 things that Shopify, the good things about Shopify. So now let's talk about the disadvantages. The disadvantages, which I personally struggled with, was the setting up of the website. The website is, if you're not very tech savvy, it will kind of cost you if you're paying someone to set up the store for you. The other thing is, if you're not if your budget is low to start off with, and you trying to do it yourself, it is there are tutorials on YouTube that you can watch and start up your own store. The only thing is, it sometimes doesn't look as professional, so which means like it looks spammy and the customers won't probably buy from your store if they don't feel secure. The second thing is the quality of products. Now, I personally ship my goods from AliExpress, and sometimes the quality wasn't that good, and as a result you kind of end up giving credits to your customers, and there's a lot of returns, and as a result the customers won't come back if there are too many bad reviews of your product. So that's another thing, like you don't, unless you spend the money and buy the samples up front and try and test it yourself. And if you're like, you know, on your website, if you're having heaps of products, you don't want to spend that much money to advertise them. You can start off with 1 or 2 products to start off with, and that's good enough. But again, if the store looks doesn't look professional, or the quality of the product isn't good, I mean, we all do that. If we don't like any products and we've spent that much money, we don't want to keep the products, like, you know, we'll send it back. The other thing is competition. So if you get the products right and you have like you know, brand spanking good looking new store and everything is good to go, there is a lot of competition for any niche you start. So I personally tried 3 or 4 niches when I set up my business, and I have to say, like, you know, there's so much competition out there. Like, everything I kind of posted, the next thing you know, like, you know, every other person is selling the same product. So you have to do a lot of research to see, you know, like, your products are good, your store's looking good, otherwise your competition will take the customers from you. So those are the 3 things that are not good. So I'll just go over the 3 bad things. Is the setup of your e-store has to look professional, otherwise the customers won't buy from you. The second thing is the quality of products. If the products are not of, like, you know, if not worth your money, then, you know, like, they will get returned a lot, and you will get a lot of bad reviews on your website. The third thing is competition. If you have, you know, done your research, and, you know, like, whatever niche you go in, there are a lot of competition out there, so you have to be the best of the best to be a successful Shopify or dropshipping business owner. So again, like I said, these are my personal experiences. Like, you know, I'd say give it a go. With Shopify, it doesn't take that much money if you starting off really fresh. To start off any business, you know, like, there's thousands of dollars involved. But with Shopify, you can start as little as $100 a week, and it is it's you know, a good business to start off with if you just want to, like, you know, put your hands into it, starting a new business. The other thing is, like, you know, I said, if you're not tech savvy, Shopify would not be a good business to start off with, because you know, like, your website has to look really, really good, really, really professional. The other thing is, you know, if you're on a budget, it is kind of, you know, like, you don't want to be spending that much money, so either you have to kind of do a few courses or teach yourself via YouTube tutorials, or you pay someone to do it. yeah, so those are the things that I've tried and tested. So next week I'll be talking about Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA means fulfillment by Amazon. So with Amazon FBA, that's something that is more involved, and I guess you have to, like I said, do your homework. Like I said in my previous week, if you want to try Amazon, you have to do your homework. Otherwise, like me, you'll end up losing a lot of money. So thanks again for joining me this week. Next week we'll talk about Amazon FBA, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you so much. If you are watching me on Facebook, please like and share, and if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.